with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's come to fruition so far.
Seeing where the Jazz are, they've inserted themselves right into the playoff conversation, at least in the early going, that is.
Yeah, they seem to have turned a corner, climbing the ladder to a team that just might make the postseason.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Miller is out there with Paul, and it's Pierce in at the three, the small forward. Now here is Miller, and there's the rejection. Paul kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Gobert. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And stolen by Jordan. Here we go, one-on-one. And he jams it with authority.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here is Hayward. The Clippers getting the bucket, and that one's good.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
Griffin dishes to Paul. Miller outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Miller's got 5.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Favors sets the pick for Burks. Favors passes to Gobert. There's the killer two-headed slam. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Now, here's Burks following the miss by Griffin. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball. And with the Clippers, I think a big part of how they can grind out a win if need be is that they know how to get to the free throw line.
Well, one way or another, the Clippers, as you said, they'll find ways to score points, even if it means selling a call or two. But you do what you need to do to get wins, and most players are open to that.
Chris Paul with the best assist-to-turnover ratio in the league last season and led the league in steals per game as well for the 6th time in his career. You talk about the impact he has on a game. I mean, those numbers don't lie.
Now here's Hayward. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. They grabbed their own miss. Gobert can't hit.
They still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Griffin can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. And Chris Paul's strength so underrated. When you talk about his ability, Clark, to protect the ball defensively and great steals at the other end, that plays a big role. What did you say?
Yeah, strength is so valuable, no matter what position you play. And being a smaller point guard, his strength and quickness allow him to always be on that Chris Paul out of control or off balance. And that's part of his brilliance and greatness.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Utah.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Quinn Snyder for a moment. He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. That's good.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Terrific awareness among this collection of centers and power forwards. The big men averaging the most assists per contest over the previous 10 games. 5th, DeAndre Jordan.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category among low post players. I mean, they've got court vision, They see things, they anticipate, and they're much better at that than their peers.
Now, here's Burks. 8 points his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Here's Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Jordan can't get it to go. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And I think, Kevin, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. Go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. We'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Now, here's Burke, averaging 14 points a game, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. 4-on-3 break. There's Crawford with the three. That's good. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition. Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Fires for 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 11-2 run. Lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Exum kicks to Booker. And that one's good. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Here's Booker. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with. Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Here's Exum following the score by Josh Smith. Hood kicks to Exum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well played defensively. He really made that into a difficult look.
Crawford outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 11 points for Jamal Crawford.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this lead, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
The pass to Hood. Floats one. Shot's good. Nobody near Stevenson. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Clippers lead by 15. And the tune in third. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers, guys.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Gobert is out there with Jeremy Evans. And it's Burke in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And that one's good. Gobert has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Utah.
Utah was such a fixture in the playoffs for so many years, almost decades it seems. But recently, they've not been that kind of a team, and work is cut out for this franchise to get back to being a playoff team.
Jazz trail by 15. Burke with it. Chris Paul covering. Burks' shot is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Evans with the steal. inside. Hayward, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Paul dishes to Miller. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Burke, the pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So we'll see Alec Burks go to the free throw line here. Wesley Johnson picks one up. Paul Pierce is checked in for Johnson. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, gentlemen, Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, a historically great tandem. Blake has said, playing with CP has changed the way I play for the better. I want to play with guys who want to win like he does. And as for Chris Paul, he said, as you get older, you realize it's all about winning. And I think we both realize we need each other in order to do that. Kevin?
Their relationship evolving over the years. Thanks, Doris. Here's Hayward. The Jazz with another miss.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Paul with the ball. Evans picks him up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, Clark, Paul had said, our team will go as Blake goes.
You know, he knew that. Chris knew that was the key. And Griffin becoming more assertive last season, especially while Paul was hurt. I thought that was a key moment in his development. And that's really brought them closer to their goal of being a championship team.
Now, here's Burks. Pierce covering. Burks kicks to Hayward. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Hayward's got 8.
Well, even with the double teaming, he had the vision to find the open man.
And it's
What a huge play.
wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's for 3. Burke grabs the miss. For the Utah Jazz, they won the last contest, that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Gordon Hayward. He's been just lighting it up recently. His stats speak for themselves. He's putting up 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, you have to game plan for him defensively.
And if you don't, Steve, he can put up a lot of points on you in a short amount of time.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, this last season was the Clippers' 30th in Los Angeles. And for a team that's long played in the Lakers' shadow, for the second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in LA.
Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Burke. Kicks it to Gobert. Burks dishes to Gobert. He feeds it to Hayward. Burke with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Hayward kicks to Burks. Burke, the pass to Gobert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, one thing you like when you look at this young Jazz team is the size that's already in place there. Not only size, but good, young, strong players that have some athleticism. It never serve you well when you do make your way to the playoffs, because it allows you to play in playoff-type basketball, which is usually more physical and played more in the half court.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Burke dishes to Burks. Hayward is free on Miller. Now, here's Burke.